Level 8 Theory. Class 1 Key Signatures, Major Keys, and Clefs. So this is a key signature chart. So over here, this column is the major keys, and this column is the minor keys, and then over here there are the different key signatures. So major key, there's C major, and A minor both have no key signature. G major and E minor both have one key signature, F sharp. D major and B minor both have F sharp and C sharp. A major and F sharp minor both have F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp, and so on. And the bottom half, this part is all sharps. The bottom half is all flats. So F major and D minor both have one flat, B flat. B flat major and G minor both have two flats, B flat and E flat. E flat major and C minor both have three flats, B flat, E flat, and A flat, and so on. So you should memorize this because in the real exam you will be tested on stuff similar to this. So for example, writing scales and stuff, you would need to memorize this to write your scales. Sharps and flats are grouped in a specific order when placed on the staff. So for treble clef, pretend there's a line over here. The top half is treble clef, and this is the treble clef symbol. So, and there's also bass clef. This is the bass clef symbol. So it has to be written like F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, A sharp, E sharp, and B sharp, and you don't always have to write all 7 of these because sometimes you don't need all 7 of these. So for example, if you have C major doesn't have a key signature, so you wouldn't write any of these. But if you have like A major, it has 3 sharps, so you only need 3 of these, so you don't need any of these. Okay, so that depends on which key you're in. And same for the flats, it has to be B flat, E flat, I said it over here, and it has to be written in this order. You can't write these in any other order, and you can't write these notes in any other octave, because then that would be considered wrong. So for bass clef, it's the same. It has to be written in this order. Same for the flats. Alto and tenor staves, so or clefs. Well, there's the alto clef and the tenor clef. So the alto clef is this thing, and it so you see this part that's like this, it's like grooved out. This means that this line is middle C. So if this line is middle C, that means that this note is middle C. So if you count up, then this would be D, E, F, and so on. And if you count down, it's B, A. I don't have enough space here. So yeah, that means that this note is middle C. And then there's also the tenor clef. Tenor clef, same thing, the groove thing means that this line is middle C, so then this note is middle C. So you can count up and down. So in the normal treble clef, middle C would be over here, and in the normal bass clef, middle C would be over here. But the tenor and, well, no, in the bass clef, there's no middle C. So in the real treble and bass clef thing, the middle C is this. Oh, this is the middle C. But in alto and tenor, it's different. So you, they use it in some instruments like viola and other instruments. But this is just like the C major scales in different clefs. So in treble clef, obviously here's C, here's the other C. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Bass clef, this is C, the other C, and you go up. Alto clef, C. The middle line is middle C, so middle C to the high C. And in tenor clef, this is the middle C, so middle C to high C. And since C major has no key signature, there's no key signature over here. So now we're going to do some problems. So write the G major scale in treble clef. So only ascending. In the real exam, it will probably ask for ascending and descending, but now I'm only asking for ascending. You can pause the video to try it out yourself on paper or something, and then you can unpause the video and play it again to see the answer. So yeah, this is what it should look like. So G major has one sharp, which is F sharp. If you see the diagram thing chart I showed before, it will say that G major has only one sharp, which is F sharp. So over here it writes F sharp on this F, not this F, because that's not how it should be written. So there's G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, and G, because since there's a key signature, it will make this note F sharp. But this is how the G major scale in treble clef ascending should look like. And then there's B major scale in bass clef ascending. Well, again, you can pause the video to try it out yourself and then play it again to see the answers. Yeah. So B major scale, B major has 5 sharps. There's F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, and A sharp. So over here it writes the 5 sharps. There's F sharp. So here's F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, and A sharp, and it has to be written in this order. So then if you do the B is over here on this line in bass clef. So there's B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, and B. And also when the lines are that long, you should probably space it out because then you're gonna get deducted marks. Now the G flat major scale in alto clef ascending, I also provided the alto clef thing so that you can see it in case you don't remember which one's alto clef and which one's tenor clef. So alto clef, G flat major scale has 6 flats. Actually, you should pause the video first and then come back later. Yeah, so G flat major scale has 6 flats, and the 6 flats are B flat, E flat, A flat, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, and so then if you write the flats, B flat is here, and E flat is here, A flat is here, oops, A flat is here, and D flat, G flat, and C flat. So it's the G flat major scale. So G flat is this. So you do G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, E flat, F, and G flat. So this is how you write the G flat major scale in alto clef ascending. Now A flat major scale is A major scale in tenor clef ascending. A major has 3 sharps, F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. And in the tenor clef, you know that this is middle C, and the sharps should be written like this. So F sharp would be here, C sharp is here, and G sharp is here. So A major, A is, if you count down, you know, this is C, so this is B, and then A. So this one's A. The third line is A. So A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, and A again. So this is how you write the A major scale in tenor clef ascending.